Hey, what's up guys, XrosM is here again, coming at you today with another deck profile. Today presenting my DDD deck. Different Dimension Demons are finally here, and apologies because it took quite a while to make them. And they're quite interesting, they're really fun to play actually. I recommend you guys play the deck. And the winner for the previous hint's name is right now on the screen, so go ahead and subscribe to him, the link is down below. Because to be honest, the hint was quite difficult last week. And if you would like to get a shout out too, just go out to the XrosM Facebook page, link is down below, and try to figure out the next deck profile with the hints and clues that I provide, okay? Alright guys, let's play this thing. So, here I was facing against Wrecked Eyes, as I like to call them, because when Black Dragon Archfiend attacks you, it really wrecks you. Only people who have faced against him know how dangerous he is. Here I got my 1-for-1, and it's a really good card to get your Kepler. And Kepler allows you to add your Covenant cards. And by the way, I'm not running the level 10 Magical Sage Astronomer thingy. Because, to be honest, he's not necessary. You don't need that guy in your deck. You're pretty good with this. The only problem with DDDs is that you have nothing to prevent your destruction. If your opponent like Dark Holes or Raigekis you can't exactly stop it. You can kind of prevent it by using, I don't know, Dark Bribe or something. That could stop it. But yeah, so here I got my Night Howling, using his effect, bringing this back, and then using DDD Abyss Ragnarok, the Destruction Overloads effect, and returning my Kaiser to the field. And this guy's effect is absolutely phenomenal. He's the best card I've ever used ever in a DDD deck. I suggest you just read your effects for yourself. He's just amazing. It's always good to have him in a DDD deck. And by the way, he appeared on episode 50 of Yugioh Arc V. Tell me if you guys are watching Yugioh Arc V. I'm watching it. I'm on episode, I don't know, 51 or something. And it's absolutely wonderful. I'm really loving it so far. I don't want to spoil anything, but there are some really nice surprises here or there. So it goes for his Red Eyes Archfiend of Lightning. And next turn I wanted to go for Big Eye because I wanted to kill him with his own monster. So here I go with my Rebellious Lord, go for Kaiser and then overlay for Big Eye. And remember, when you use Abyss Ragnarok's effect, all of your battle damage your opponent takes is halved. So here I go for my Covenant with the King of the Spawn, Fusion Summon, and then go for her. Her effect is absolutely wonderful. I mean, this is exactly what DDD needed. They needed something to prevent the damage, and it's great that it's a fusion monster because you can easily summon it and prevent any damage you would inflict to yourself. Since the DDD Covenant cards inflict 1000 damage to you, and that could quite potentially kill you in your own duels. So here I kill him with his own monster and I won. And here I was facing against 6 Sams. I wanted to show this duel because I wanted to present what thing could be the greatest weakness in DDD. The problem with DDD is that you heavily rely on your graveyard for most of your summons. Only here or there once in a while you're gonna like pendulum summon, but you're not gonna do it that often. You're gonna mostly heavily rely on your graveyard. And when my opponent used Macrocosmos, it really devastated my deck because I couldn't bring back anything from the graveyard, fusion summon or anything. It was quite bad. And sadly he had some good defensive traps as well. So I go for my Temujin in here, I go for my Dark, use his effect to return Kaiser, but he negates my Dark, he banishes my Darks, and then I just got my Kaiser and my Temujin. And of course the battle damage is halved because of his effect. Now his effect is that when you special summon a DDD monster, you can special summon another one from your graveyard. And when I saw this guy, Elder of the Six Samurai, I knew Shien was coming, because that's what every Six Samurai deck goes for. Shien, because he's just absolutely great. And he he turns it into a 3000 monster, and it was quite tough to get over. I mean, I know I could have went for Big Eye, but you know, Macrocosmos, no graveyard, it really hurt me. I couldn't really do anything. I have no idea why. Oh, of course. Yeah, I didn't activate the Infernal Gate because Xian would have negated it. Because I wanted to add the Rebellious Lord so I won't take any damage. And funny enough, he didn't negate it when I activated my Infernal Gate. Right here, about here. Yes, he didn't negate it. And that was his downfall because I used the Cerberus or Kerberos' effect, made her level 4, and then she got 400 attack. That was my entire strategy for the duel. If she died, I had nothing to do. Wow, perfect strategy. But luckily, I got some life point back, which was pretty good. And I got my Lilith here because I wanted to use her effect to return him to my hand. And I realized Macrocosmos really devastated my deck. Yeah, that was pretty much my entire strategy. That's all I could have done. He destroys my Temujin, sadly. It was quite tough, especially with the Macrocosmos. And this is where I got my Rebellious Lord. And I went for another Magical Sage, attacked his Xian, killed it, and I was finally relieved. Now, is Xian at 2 or at 3? I forgot. I think he's at 2. Last time I checked. And I got another Kerberos, which made me really happy, because I used them for another combo. For about here when I attacked him, and then since they're both level 4, I went for Gaga Cowboy, and I won here. Here's another duel I had with another Red Eyes player, and I gotta say his build was pretty good actually. It had some decent cards. It didn't look like it was trying to go for an OTK. It looked like a decent, good build. Now, the reason why the Red Eyes deck is taking so long is that they're still not complete yet. Because if you look at it, they only have one fusion monster. I mean, that seems pretty low. And to be honest, if Black Skull Dragon can get a fusion monster, then why can't Meteor Black Dragon can get a fusion monster? I mean, I'm pretty sure we will see a lot more fusion Red Eyes monsters in the future too, so they're not complete yet, they will be soon, so we just wait for it. So yeah, just go Synchro Summoning all the way. And man, that looks awesome. Look at his artwork. This is one of the reasons why I play Yu-Gi-Oh! It's the artwork. The artwork is just beautiful. Now I went for Highlander because I thought he'll use some synchros, because I've seen some people run Yukio Sagi or what's his name, the level 1 tuner where you can special summon it from your grave and it's a once per duel. I forgot what it was called. Blow up light bulb? That's what I remember, light bulb something. I totally forgot. If you guys can remind me, please do in the comment section, that would be wonderful. I'm really trying to remember it. And in this part of the duel, I really wasn't worried because I had my Raigeki. I was like, bring it on, bring everything you got. So he does something. I have no idea what he did there. Took a damage there, and I went for my Raigeki, destroyed everything, and he got his Shadow Fusion back, apparently. And apparently he went for another Red Eyes Fusion. The problem with Red Eyes Fusion is that it prevents you from special summoning or normal summoning with any card effect except Red Eyes Fusion, which is really bad, it really hurts the deck. And I went for Lilith because I wanted to bring him back from the face-up extra deck, and I made a mistake. I thought I had the Rebellious Lord on top of my extra deck face-up, but I didn't. Wow. I make so many misplays. Please do not kill me. I have wife and kids. He got his Dragon Ravine. And yeah, another Red Eyes Fusion. And there he is. Black Dragon Archfiend. And he sends the Wrecked Eyes to his deck. Change the defense, and that's it. I got my Rebellious Lord, thankfully. That was a really good draw. And I special summoned her back, Dark. She's actually, if you guys didn't know, she's based on Joan of Arc. And I went for another Temujin. And Pendulum summoned here. And an error occurred, apparently. Oh, dang it. I have no idea why the error occurred. I apologize about that, but I special summoned my Kaiser. I destroyed these cards in here. I overlaid for Big Eye, stole his monster, and attacked directly. And that's how I won the duel there. Alright guys, so the names for all of these cards will be down below if you use Dueling Network, and if you use Dev Pro or Yugioh Pro, there's going to be a download link down below too. And here are some cards that I mentioned you can add. About the other Magical Sage, I don't think you really need him, so I didn't put him in the deck, but I think Gors could be a pretty good card because he's a level 7 and sometimes you're open to an attack, so maybe you could add him, test him however way you wish. Alright guys, thanks all for watching, and if you have a suggestion for a future deck profile, please tell me in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.